Hello Top Shaggers, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're getting on alright. Now this one's a little bit of a bonus video I think, because I'm out here filming some stuff for Instagram. It wasn't really supposed to be part of a YouTube video or anything, but then I thought, you know what, let's bring the camera, bring you along anyway. So for some reason, the good people at Subaru thought it'd be a good idea to trust me with the brand new Forester for a couple of days. And when that landed in my inbox, I was like, hell yeah. Why would I not want to go take a brand new car out for a couple of days? I could never afford one. So I'm just out shooting a reel for them. And I've got a campsite booked in tonight and everything, which is down near Beccles, called the Three Rivers campsite, pitch and paddle. No affiliation or anything, I just know the campsite because I've paddled from there a few times. So I've booked a pitch there for tonight. I've got a bell tent with me, so I'm going full glamping mode. Anyway, let's jump in this Subaru and see what it can do, mate. This is so fun, by the way. I'm just sliding through all these sandy tracks. It's just like drifting along. Just keeping one wheel in the middle and then one just off the track. Try not to bottom out because there's some really deep ruts and I don't want the wheel to slip into one. So we land on the sump. Swapping lanes. Whoa. Mate, it just takes it. Whoa, back end spinning out. It handles it all really well. Dead impressed. Please don't break anything great. Whoa, please don't break anything great. I'm in the middle of nowhere, by the way. Currently driving up the Pedder's Way. Now, I've walked this when I did the Pedder's Way and the Norfolk coast path, so it's been a while. There's a few spots down here I like to camp sometimes as well in the woods. But anyway, the reason I'm here, boom ski, the Scooby. We're gonna have some fun and let's get some tunes on. Alexander Camwell, Moon has got a grin. Apple Maps. Right, I need to head to a tackle shop so I can buy a little spinner. So that's the next stop.
And that's why I'm a boss, and that's why I was the first one to rep my city. I got fake friends talking like I don't show it.
It's a flipping beast, isn't it? 32 kilos, 33 kilos, something like that. So this is the little launch point. Kayaks, canoes, paddle boards. Nice little ramp down in. And then if you want to go swimming or anything like that, got a little jetty here with some steps. Can see some rud. Don't know if the camera picks that up. But I can see perch as well. It's a whole flipping palace, this place. It's a 6 to 8 person tent. Huge. Far too big for one person, but I'm going to make the most of it. Just be able to stand up in your setup's pretty cool, isn't it? And I think my bell tent, which is the same brand, is the Roman General tent. Look at this thing. The Cairn Light 500. Nothing light about it. I've got my little fire pit. Catherine and I use that in the garden quite a lot. It's a really sturdy one that slots together, and I never disassemble it. I just use it for things like this. If I'm on a campsite or I've got the car right there and I don't need to carry it, I'll just bring it whole. So yeah, I don't need logs this big to go in there. There's plenty of kindling there as well. It's just like the cheap petrol station stuff. I just got a bag of kindling, 2 bags of logs. They're not cheap, to be fair, are they? £7 a bag of logs. I'm in the wrong business, mate. Oh yes. Good morning. Another glorious day. Just been sitting down here by the river for the last half an hour. Just seeing what's been going on, seeing what the fish are saying. This spot definitely would have been better for some float fishing with some bread or something. Or some maggots. Didn't see too many big predator fish, and I haven't got a lot of kit, so I'm limited. I need to rig up a float. Just sat under this willow and alder tree. There's an ash there as well. 3 very nice looking trees. But I did see 2 kingfishers this morning, one after another. Just fly straight up the river, and then last night I saw one absolutely hossing it down that way. Awesome. Never get bored of seeing kingfishers, do you? It's like, it's a little treat. Pretty good sleep last night. It was a little bit cold. I've noticed it's starting to turn in the evenings again. So I had my summer sleeping bag, but I kind of wish I brought my my 4-season one. Anyway, just gonna get this fire on, make a brew, get some food down me. I'm not affiliated to the site, but it's a beautiful little spot. I paid £25 for this pitch, but it's the whole area. You could fit like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could probably fit 6 or 7 bell tents just in this pitch alone. But it's the last one that they had, so yeah, they said they don't normally book it out if it's just one person, but because it was the last pitch they had, they let me book it, which is awesome, because just for getting filming and stuff, you know what I mean? Don't want to be in everyone's hair and that. Anyway, let's get a brew. Oh, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Right, so normally when I go into the woods, just to keep my food cool, I take everything out my bag, and I normally just put all my food next to a tree. Just keep it nice and close to the floor, and I've never ever had a problem. First time he books a campsite, something's had a whole ribeye steak and they've tried to take all the bacon out the back. Mate, it was all just laying here by the back wheel, so I had all my food here. Oh mate, looks like it's just egg butties this morning then. Mate, this is what I want to know though. How did they get, whatever it was, a whole ribeye steak through this tiny little hole? Surely maybe it just went in and ate it from the inside out. Mate, that's like the best part of £7. Oh, you're a tit, Welsh dog. Saved by the egg and cheese. I'll just pretend that there's steak and bacon in there. That steak's so good. That bacon's extra smoky today. Not even for content, but just for out of anyone's interest, I fancied a little look under the bonnet. Any car lads or lasses out there? Don't even know what engine they've put in this. Always good to do your final checks. Just found one of my pants. Big old boot space on it. Which is good because I've got loads of kit. All packed up. Nice and tidy. Let's go and find some more byways. Has anyone tried these yet? They seem to be taking the internet over by storm at the minute. Holy Energy. Now, I'm sure a few of you will be able to relate to this. A little bit of a confession from me as well. Most days, on my way to work, I nip into the petrol station and I'm a sucker for buying an energy drink. And I'm trying to get away from that. So I got on this gear, Holy Energy, which I've got a discount code for. I'll put it up there and it'll be in the description as well with the link and all that. Basically like a healthier alternative. So I got the starter kit, which I'd probably recommend because you can buy tubs of the same flavour, but if you get the starter kit, you can try loads of different flavours before you commit to buying a bigger one. They come in little sachets like this. and you just add them to 500 ml of water, shake it up, and away you go. What you don't get is that horrible, you know that feeling you get on your teeth sometimes where it's like a sugary film over it? You don't get that with this, which is what I'm most impressed about. So in the starter pack, you get a hydration box full of different flavours, an energy box full of different flavours, and an iced tea box. And it works out cheaper than like £1 an energy drink. So if you look at it that way, you are saving money. I'm not even joshing you, mate. The taste of them is actually wicked. I've got a few favourite flavours. And the cool thing about it is there's 0 sugar, which is kind of what I'm going for. No BS, no aspartame. The energy box out of the deluxe starter pack, that obviously is there to give you energy. But the hydration sachets, they're full of electrolytes, minerals, and coconut water. And it tastes flipping good as well. And then the iced tea box, that's full of vitamin C, fibre, and antioxidants. Yeah, mate. Proper good. Fully hydrated, let's get back on the road. I've just noticed it's got paddles on the steering wheel. Let's drop it a couple. Oh, it pushed the camera down. It's got some pull on it, like. Right, that's the Scooby dropped back off then. Everything was all good, tickety-boo. Had a little look around it and all that, just to make sure I hadn't knackered it. And just leaving North Walsham now to head back towards Stepford. There's a little weir that I want to have a little fish in, so let's go and wet a line. Coltishall, the rising sun on the Doom Bar. Oh yeah, should have known you wouldn't be far. Some tasty rudd down there I can see if you want them. I got an out, mate, sorry. Unless you like amber ale. Okay, I've parked up, got me rod, got my new couple of spinners. I'm just walking down the river Little Ouse to the weir that I've known about for years, but I was never into fishing, so didn't appreciate it for that. I walked down this track on the St Edmunds Way, which reminded me of it recently, so let's go and give it a whirl. Right, I'm at the weir. There's already somebody fishing here. Do I move further down? He's on just the bottom side of the weir, which is exactly where I wanted to go. Can I go to the other side? I could probably fish off the weir. I don't know. That's he's got the prime spot, obviously. There you go. Got the little spinner on there, triple hook with a swivel. All right, not a great spot because the banks further down from the weir are quite high. And I can't be walking for like an hour down the river. All my camp kit's still back at the car. I've only got my fishing kit. It's channeled by the river and then it kind of goes round in an S. Probably going to get hung up on some reeds underneath, but I'll give it a go anyway because I'm here and I can always come back. And if I have a few casts out here, I can always check the weir in a little bit. It's only like 100 metres up the way, so let's give it a whirl anyway, huh? I've got quite an obsessive personality and unfortunately fishing's the new victim of that. So we'll see how we get on. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that this lure's good for predator fish, this rod's alright, and yeah. I'm keeping my head in my book, to be honest, because I don't want to become fully obsessed with fishing where I just get into buying everything fishing gear and I end up spending thousands. That's not going to happen. Fishing for me, I'm going to keep it stupid simple. Mainly it's for when I'm out on the kayak or when I'm doing these like canoe, multi-day canoe trips and stuff. Just when we done the River Avon and I saw all my pals out with their rods, it kind of sparked a little bug in me, like, FOMO almost, you know what I mean? They were all fishing, I was missing out. I used to go fishing with my dad as a little kid. He loved it, all the lakes, all his course fishing, rivers, everything. And you don't really appreciate it at the time when you're a kid, do you? So anyway, I know I should be casting back to front, but it's not that wide here. Getting a lot of this, catching sticks. I know fishing and all that, it's not about catching a fish, it's about chilling out and all that, and there's a lot of similarities between fishing and wild camping. I can fully see how people that go fishing end up wild camping. The crossover and the vibe and all that, it matches up fully. But I don't think I'll ever be paying for day tickets to go sit on a stocked lake. I don't know, I don't know fishing, I don't know if that's like, that just seems a bit cheating to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you go into a fishery, maybe I'm happy not catching if I'm doing it in nature. This is a natural river, no one's told me where the fish are, anything like that, I don't know. That's just the sort of fishing I want to be into. Bit of lure fishing from the kayak, bit of float fishing, but out on rivers in nature. I don't want to start paying to go fish at fisheries, basically, is what I'm trying to say, I think, anyway. Each to their own, different strokes and all that. So I'm fishing for pike and perch on this little spoon, this little spinner. Now I've heard that they like oxygenated water, i.e. weirs. This is fresh water going in, causing loads of bubbles. So I'm trying to put it in at that far side. Am I right in putting it in at the far side and bringing it back? Or am I going right where the water is, where the white water is, as close to the edge as I can? With this fishing thing, I'm not here to be like a fishing influencer or anything like that. I don't know what I'm doing, so any tips are more than welcome in the comments. I shall definitely read them all. As I say, I'm very new to this, so I really don't know a great deal. Right then, I think I'm going to call it at that because I'm losing the light. I can't even see my line anymore. And I'm basically just cutting the grass in the river for free, so it's been fun though, it's been fun. I'm sure I felt a couple of little bites on there at some points. It felt different to where all the reeds are. If it was, I didn't hook them. Anyway, I had fun, it was great, fishing's cool.